And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Garrett Cole.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Okay, all set to go. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. The wind and the pitch. That's in there. And this one is off and running. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That's out to center field. Brings it in, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here's Adley Rutschman, and first offering is fouled off. Cole, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard, not to mention the fact not too many hits either. Strike two. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're throwing strikes and keeping base runners off the paths, then those home runs are solo shots. But to this point, he hasn't had to worry about it.
2 outs, base is empty. Anthony Santander at the plate. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike guys out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Here comes the 0-1. Bounced up the middle. Over to first, and that'll do it. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Back after this on the show. Back in the Bronx, towing the slab in today's game, Kyle Bradish. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Aaron Judge at the plate. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
The pitch. Judge rips that one. Santander reaching back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. Now, with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Gleyber Torres goes yard, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 1-0.
There 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
1 out, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu. On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there. So, man aboard. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And that one is out of here. Giancarlo Stanton goes deep. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Guy's got a real hard fastball. You can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
And now the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe.
That is good. The third baseman,
Oswald Peraza now at the plate. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Grounder might be two. Over to Frazier. Onto O'Hearn. Two. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit.
the first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Here comes a pitch. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Chris, you look at Garrett Cole, and he changed in terms of his profile. He threw a lot of sinkers when he was with the Pirates. When he went to Houston, everything changed. More four-seamers and more reliance on the breaking ball. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Now it's going to be Cedric Mullins. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Righty delivers. And that one got a piece of him.
I got him. Take your base.
Boog, you have any memorable hit-by pitches yourself? Maybe high school, college?
No, but I almost did get decapitated by a foul ball at Old Tiger Stadium. Right-hander kick steals. Fly ball center field. Florial under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. And now it's Austin Hayes. Ball one, no strikes. When Cole's brother-in-law, Brandon Crawford, took him deep, Cole signed a pair of spikes for Brandon Crawford. One that said adios pelota and the other one that said out of here.
Yeah, calls by the great John Miller and Dwayne Kuiper of the San Francisco Giants.
Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And the Orioles leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the second, and now it's Esteban Florial. Bradish back to work. In the air to left center. Mullins in pursuit. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one away.
Batting done. No
He
left
was
field.
all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins in pursuit. Drops into the glove. Out number 2. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very.
Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get through that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. 1, 2, 3, go the Yankees. But they're on top by a count of 3-0.
But my mojo right, and my motor right. So I roll the dice, so I seize the day. I'm blowing up, I'm blowing up.
Back in the Bronx, here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam
Cole, a former All-Star. More than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2011. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Tap back to the mound. Gets it to first. Frazier retired.
batting ninth. The third baseman, Jordan.
And into the box for Baltimore, Jordan Westburg. Westburg, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Out to short. And a couple of quick outs.
The bat, number 2, shortstop, Gunnar.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. 0 for 1 so far. Henderson hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's usually a third baseman, but today he's starting at shortstop. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. The pitch. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. 1, 2, 3, go the Orioles. Still down 3-0. As we go to the last of the third. Here's Gleyber Torres. Torres, a guy the Yankees acquired for Aroldis Chapman back in 2016.
He is fearless.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. Base hit center field.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Man at first, Giancarlo Stanton. the next to hit. He's already homered in this one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. That's got a chance. And that one is out of here. The Rockets one to right, and they add to their lead. It's 7-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the bullpen. Kyle Bradish gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher now, Jack Flaherty.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And up next for New York, Oswald Peraza. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
He was all over that one. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. He hit into a double play his first time up. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Peraza around third. He will score. It's 8-0.
Picks himself up at RBI. Got a good pitch to drive. Stayed short with his back path to the ball and caught it out front. And he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Esteban Florial. That's hard hit in the line. Mullins settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Now the left fielder, Everson Pereira. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered center field. Mullins going back some more, dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. In comes the runner from third. It's 9-0. And he's got an RBI triple.
Waste no time there. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Here is Aaron Judge. Runners breaking for the plate. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Aaron Judge with a rocket. And they tack on to their lead. It's 11-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that. You might miss your turn ever since I was a young child.
on for the Orioles, DL Hall. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. A shot to left, and they add a run. It's 12-0.
On quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special, and I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
So 1 out, nobody on, and now the first baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and that one hammered. That's back. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
One down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here! A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 14-0.
Exactly the pitch he was looking for, crushes it, and hits it out of the ballpark.
Anthony Volpe digs in now. He's already homered in this game. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double. One out, runner. Back now in the Bronx. Here's the left fielder, Everson Pereira. And a pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. And out number 1 on the grab. Saying 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game. And, you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan. And he said to me, "Hey, kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Out of here. He powers that one out to left, and they add a run. It's 15-3.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Tyler Wells.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here is Gleyber Torres.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
In the air, out towards left center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
2 outs, base is empty. DJ LeMahieu stepping in now for the Yankees. That one ripped. And forget it. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 16-3.
swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Two outs, nobody on. Here's Stanton now. That's towards center. Mullins settles under it. He's got it, and that'll do it. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo shots. We played 4. The Yankees lead it 16-3. All set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. Cole back to work. Swinging a foul over the screen and back. Back for more from the Bronx. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Anthony Volpe. And the right-hander back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Mullins on his horse. Can't get there. Base hit. Throws to second, and he's got a double, his 4th hit.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard and jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
Oswald Peraza getting ready to hit. In there for strike 1. Up the middle. Slings to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Austin Wells now at the plate. 1 for 3. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayes has it sized up. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly, and the lead continues to grow. Two outs, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Esteban Florial. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
0-2 as he waves at that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swung on, belted. Mullins going back some more, and that ball is out of here. He crushes that one to center field, and they tack one on the board. It's 18-3.
Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. Gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off. And I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
Cionel Perez into the game.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Base is empty with 2 away. Everson Pereira, the next to hit. Line drive. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We're through 5. The Yankees lead it 18-3. Back here at the ballpark, and here's the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
Ryan.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think
dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning. So digging in, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt his shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. Mountcastle in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
2 outs. In the air, left field. Pereira in position. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they go quietly there. Top of the order, 2 up in the home half of the 6th. Yankees out in front, 18-3. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Aaron Judge.
Rookie season, I was undrafted. Second year, took a leave of absence. By year 3, I was back at it. Went from practice squad to the team captain. Your high score, my season average. All-star, don't need a bat.
And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Santander in pursuit. And there's 1 down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Hit hard on the ground is short. The throw to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Up to the plate steps DJ LeMahieu. He's already homered here in this one.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. Hit in the air, right field. Santander pulls that one down, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 7th and into the box for Baltimore, Austin Hayes. Cole back to work. That one lifted to left. Pereira settles underneath it. Makes the catch for the out. Adam Frazier, the next to hit for the Orioles. 1 for 2.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Fouled off. He was late.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And the right-hander deals. Out to short. Volpe. Whips it across. Frazier retired. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
Jordan Westburg.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Popped up first base side. LeMahieu moving under it. Makes the catch, inning over. This one pretty well decided at this point. 7th inning stretch time. The Yankees lead this one 18-3. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. And the way he's going to this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
The pitch. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 19-3. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority. He got that up and out of here.
Anthony Volpe digs in now.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
That one ripped. Way back there. Pulls it in on the run. 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
So up next, Oswald Peraza. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And now Austin Wells. Out towards left center. Back there. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his 2nd of the day.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at second here with 2 away. Esteban Florial will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Wells at second with 2 down. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Everson Pereira. On a line out towards center. And the inning is over. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 20-3. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
The wind of the pitch. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
On the ground to third. Throws to first, and that's 1 away as the leadoff. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Jacob Webb.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers.
Now a blast to left center, way back there, on its way, out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, his 3rd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 21-5.
To the game. game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. In there, and it's 0-1. And that one pulled foul.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
The pitch. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back. That one is gone. His 4th home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 22-5.
This is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare. They're so special and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you. But
this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Shintaro Fujinami. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now.
Flashed his power last time. Blasted one over the wall to the opposite field.
And first offering is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Santander going back some more to the warning track. Makes the catch. So 2 down now. And here is Anthony Volpe. Out to center. Mullins makes the grab on the run. Go deep twice in the inning. Both solo shots. Back at Yankee Stadium. We go to the 9th. Here's Ryan Mountcastle. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Peraza fires over to first. One up, one down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Well, this one ends in a blowout for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shampi saying so long.
3 hours and 56 minutes. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.
PlayStation